Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Reclaiming Coventry with me, John, aka Old Man Sudor. And things have been going okay. They've not been going terrible. I'll show you. We've been drawing a lot and not scoring, which is usual sort of story for us. You can see we played Dagenham Redbridge in the EFL Cup. We beat them 2-0. It wasn't a bad game. I think Long got both the goals for us. Jones got one and Long got the other. It's a game you'd expect us to win. The Dagenham Redbridge are in 2 leagues below us at the end of the day, so yeah, you'd expect us. We then lost 1-0 to Palace, and it was really annoying because I thought we should have deserved to draw. You can see they scored literally in the 88th minute. And as you can see, it was reasonably even. We were slightly home, so we had slightly maybe a little bit more, but I felt a draw would have been fair out of that one. And then, yeah, we then started drawing. We drew against Aston Villa. Villa were slightly the better side, but I think a draw was fair enough at the end of the day. And we then drew against Barnsley, and I felt we should have won this, to be honest. You can see here, we were probably the better team. Just couldn't score, unfortunately. And, yeah, I mean, we're not doing too bad. We just need to start picking up our chances a bit more, really. We then lost to Reading, 0-0. It went to penalties, and unfortunately we missed on the penalties. As you can see, Jones and Doherty both missed their shots. It was a good game. We should have maybe got a little bit more out of it, but what can you say? It was penalties at the end of the day. Could have gone either way, I guess. Which leads us to today. We've got Walsall and Middlesbrough. Transfer-wise, nothing's happened. I've been really struggling to get people in, to be honest. I've let a few other youngsters go out on loan, with like Sanders going to Grimsby and French going to Shrewsbury, McMahon going to Spartans, and Josh Ulrich going to Reading. But apart from that, I've got one player I'm trying to get in. I will show you him, Gilberto, this young guy here. He's 26, but he looks like he could be a really good right back for us. So I'm trying to get him in. I've offered him a contract. I'm just waiting to hear a little bit more about him. And that we can get him on a work permit and everything. But he looks really good. He looks an absolute star for us anyway. So hopefully we can get him in. We can get him on a work permit, and it'll all look good. Apart from that, nothing else has really happened. It's so difficult with no money. As you can see, the wage budget here, we're minus 23. I've got to look to sell 1 or 2 players probably as well to try and bring that wage budget down. But it's who do I sell or who do I loan out? So it is extremely difficult. As you can see, I mean, I've tried getting someone from Man City. I've tried getting someone from Sunderland, but they want so much of their wages, I can't afford it. Which might be my fault a little bit, offering some players too much wage wise, but we're not, our highest guys are on 16k. They're not earning fantastic, and most of our team is under 10k really, or apart from all the sort of main guys, they're all earning pretty cheap really. So we just haven't got the money at the moment. So hopefully we can get some money in. We can start getting some really good finances in. As you can see here, Joe Jones is worth 8.25. I mean, I don't want to sell him, but is it something I will have to look at just to try and budget the club, finance the club? We'll have to wait and see. But we'll get into the team. I don't want to submit that. And we're going for this tactic here, which is the old tactic we used to play. I'm waiting for McGradles to come back mainly so that we can play more of a 4 across the middle. As much as Atkins has been doing a good job, he's not fantastic there, and I just feel like this might be the better role for us. And I want to go for quite attacking, even though we're playing counter. I want to be able to really push forward and try and score. So that's it. Fitness is a bit of an issue, but there is an international break coming up, I believe. Yeah, I think it's between these two. We've got 10 days, so we've only got one more game after this, and we've got about 10-day break. So hopefully fitness won't be too much of an issue then. But we'll get straight into the game. We'll see how we get on. Hopefully we can pick up our first victory of the season. Walsall have been doing really well. They haven't lost yet this season. They are looking like a really good team this year. And that didn't go as well as I'd hoped, so we'll give them a passionate talk. But I just feel once we get a win under our belts, I feel like we can really push on then. And I don't believe there's any reason we can't. So we'll see how we get on. As at the start of the game, we've got the ball. We're looking quite good, pushing forward. Like I said, Walsall are doing well. You can see here they're fourth. I think they've won 3 and lost 1 at the moment. We are down in 18th at the moment. So I think we're 19th before I started this game. But not much has happened in the first half. I mean, it's 45 minutes and there's been nothing to talk about. So I'm going to say assertively, and please keep it going. That's gone well. And we'll see how we get on. Because if we can pick up a quick cheeky goal or a win here, we could be absolutely fantastic. As Doherty's got the ball. Can he do anything with it though? At the end of the highlight, I mean, it wasn't really a highlight. I don't really know why that was a highlight, but not much is happening at the moment at all. Stat-wise, we do seem to be slightly better, but there's a long way to go yet. As we're going to make a sub. Some players are getting a bit tired. We're going to bring on Vlad, I think, for camps. And Keane's going to come off, and we're going to bring on Wayne Thomas. And I think that's it. It looks, the way it's going, it looks like it's going to be another ball draw. I say that, and Walsall have the ball coming forward. Can we get this out? We can. It only goes to Osborne though. What's he going to do? He gets it out to Wilson. Wilson with a cross, and how did that go in? Really? Out of all the goals I get, so that's the sort of goal I get scored against me. Really? Oh God. We have to have a look at this goal. This looked like such a pathetic goal. Oh God. And so he gets it out to Wilson. Alright, fair enough. We should have closed him down quicker. And was that a cross? That's just yeah, that's a poor goal. That's such a poor goal. I'm gonna make another sub. Doherty's looking absolutely shattered. We're gonna bring Jacobs on. It's not his most natural place, but he can do a job for us. As we get the ball, can we do anything with it though? That is the question. It's alright having the ball, but we need to be able to do something with it. We have the ball. Can we get? Come on, get something with this. Vaquez with the ball to Jacobs. It's 2 minutes to go. Come on. Jacobs with the ball. Vaquez. Gets it to Jones. Jones with the ball. Gets it back to Jacobs. We're not really doing much with it. Get a great pass out to Jarsfee. Jarsfee gets it into Jones. Jones with the goal. Get in there. And that's the equaliser. Get in there. Yes. Jones, we can always count on. Absolute star of the team. Scores for us again. And probably saves us the game, to be honest, because it was looking a bit. I mean, it's a great little ball here and a great first time. And you'd say we'd probably deserve a draw, but oh my God, Jones, absolute star that he is. With 15 seconds to go, can we do anything here? And a long ball for Long to chase, but he can't really do anything with that. And is this going to be the end of it? That is the end of it. It is 1-1 against Walsall. And I feel like we could maybe got something a bit out of that, but it's another draw. We are becoming a bit of a draw specialist at the moment. What am I going to say? Say calmly. Yeah, that looks like it's gone well. And then we've got our next game against Middlesbrough coming up. I've got the transfer in between, so I'll see if there's anything to do with the transfer, and then I'm going to try and get one player in or something like that, and see what we can do. So I will see you in a flash. Alright guys, and welcome back after the flash. What can I say? There's nothing happened in transfers. We couldn't get anyone. Tried absolute hardest to. We had a couple of players we looked at, but you can see here there was a few players we looked at. Steve Marcel, he's a scout I'm looking at. Which one was it? Donny Trebnoni, but they say he wasn't worth it. And we looked at one or two others, but yeah, there wasn't anyone we could get in, unfortunately. Other news: Pablo Vaquez has been injured. He is now out for 3 to 4 weeks, and Atkins has been injured and is out for a few days, unfortunately. So it's all gone a bit pear-shaped for us. Vaquez is going to obviously not be able to play, so Andy Rose is going to come in for him. And we'll play Andy Rose as a defensive midfielder on support. Sticking with this tactic, it worked pretty well for us against Walsall. Fitness is a little bit of an issue, but nothing too serious. And it's pretty much the same team as we played last time, apart from obviously Rose coming in. We haven't got the players for anyone else really at the moment, so that's what it is. As you can see, we are in 20th. I'm really hoping we can start shooting up the league a little bit more. I mean, it's early days yet, a lot can happen, and I still feel we can get that win, and things will change around for us rapidly. So we'll get into the game straight away. I'm going to say passionately, let's give the fans something, but that doesn't really seem to have done much. So we'll give the old passionate talk, try and motivate the team. I think it's starting to feel like it's going to be a struggle this season, especially while we sort the finances out still. So it might be a case of let's just try and make sure we stay safe, sort of finish where we did last time, get the finances in, get some more money, buy a few more players, and see how we get on the year after, because it's quite a long one at the moment. As long as he's got the ball, can he do anything with it? It does, but it's to absolutely no one. And Middlesbrough are going to be able to collect here. Gives it back to the keeper. I haven't really seen what the highlights about yet, but not looking good for us. And Middlesbrough are just playing around in the centre of the park. But we get the ball here, but they're going to collect it. Kenty to Mola. To Gatson. I mean, obviously, we all know Middlesbrough are. They're a really good side, so it's going to be a really tough game for us. As Gilesfree gives out a penalty. No, Gilesfree, why did you do that? Oh, Middlesbrough with the penalty. And we haven't got a good track record of saving penalties, so I'm expecting this to go in. As Baker takes a shot, and you can argue the keeper, it looked pretty close to the keeper to me. I think he should have maybe done a bit better, but we'll have a look at it in 3D in a second and see if I am right. As it looked like it was low down. Yeah, low down, and it goes under the keeper. You would expect the keeper to get his hand to that, really. As we're not doing too bad. Apart from that, we need to create something, really. As Jones has got the ball, he pumps it forward, gets to Long. No, Champs with the ball. Can he do anything with it? No, he gets tackled. And Middlesbrough looked to catch us on a counter, it looks like. But great tackle there. Champs to Keane. To Rose, back to Champs, but he's so slow. Why was he so slow? He looked like he had his legs tied. And they've got so much room now down on this side, and that's 2-0. And I don't understand why he was running so slow up there though. That's not. That looked like that was just something the game was doing. That didn't look particularly like, he had an injury or anything like that. So that's rather frustrating. And it's not going well, is it? Chris Long's playing shockingly bad. Gilesfree's playing shockingly bad. We're going to change things. Before I do the talk, we'll change things up. We're going to go into this here. Long's not playing well, so we're going to take him off. Champs can't really play out there, but Doherty can for a little bit. Atkins isn't doing pretty well, but we're going to bring Jacob on down that right hand side. Hopefully we can get something out of this. We can get back into it, because that's what we need to do at the moment. And it's all not looking pretty good, is it, at the moment? It's all looking a bit bad. We're going to go into team talk quickly. We're going to basically tell them I expect better, because it's not good enough, and see if we can get anything out of this. I mean, if we can get 2 goals back, that'd be absolutely fantastic. I would absolutely love that. But it's going to look like it might be a bit of a struggle at the moment. We're playing around really well. Jacob's out on the right there. Can he do anything with it though? Oh, he does brilliantly. He gets past 1. Can he get it in? He gets into Keane. Keane with a shot and Keane with a goal. 1-0 or 2-1 now. Keane's first goal of the season for us. Absolutely fantastic. That's brilliant work by Jacob. He gets the cross in. I mean, he gets a bit lucky with the deflection here, but it was a good goal. And we're back in this. Can we get the second one? Can we get one more back? That is the question. We've got a corner. Can we do anything with this? Doherty gets back out to Jacob. Jacob's absolutely having a storm for us. To Jones. What can Jones do with it? Jones hits the bar. And Turnbull, it looked like, might have hit the bar as well. Our fortunes seem to have changed in this game. With this, there's a little bit of a change, and we seem to be absolutely all over him at the moment. And we're going to make a few changes. We're going to bring on Vlad for Rose. And what else are we going to do? We are going to bring on Jarvis's still playing bad, so we're going to bring Harris on. Hopefully that will show up the defence a little bit, and we can still catch something. If we can just catch that second goal, it'd be absolutely fantastic to get a draw here. Can we do it though? Time's trickling down quickly. It's only 87th minute now already. Can we get anything? Can we? As there's 20, 30, 40 seconds left, and it's looking like we've got a corner. Can we get anything? Oh, King! Real, that was so close. And that could have been it. I mean, we were unlucky then. We almost got back into it. That's an absolute shame. I've got to be sympathetic. Unlucky boys. It wasn't our night. We were so close then. I thought we could have actually done it then. I really did think we were going to get back into it. We will learn from his experience. Team is aware. Right. Anyway, I'll go through all the rest of it. Anyway, so a draw and a loss. It's not going brilliantly for us. We are in 20th. We really do need to pick up some points, really. It's early days yet. I'll be more worried if it's like this when we're in 20th spot or something like, 20 games in or something like that, even. If we're still in 20th, then I'll be worried. But at the moment, I'm not completely worried. I think we're going to get back. I think we'll give it over the next couple of weeks. I think we will get back in there. And when we're going to come back? We're going to come back for... when are we going to come back? We'll come back for the Brentford and Millwall game. We'll come back for the Brentford and Millwall game. Hopefully, by then, our fortunes might have changed round a bit. We've had a couple of wins, maybe, and things will be looking a bit more promising. Anyway, guys, that is the end of the episode. Come and drop a like, come and subscribe, come and say hello on Twitter. It'd be great to hear from you guys. And as always, it's been an absolute pleasure, and I will see you next episode. Bye for now.